Welcome to Saint of the Day for February 9th, the feast of Saint Apollonia of Alexandria. Saint Apollonia is not remembered because her life was comfortable or because her story is sentimental. She is remembered because her faith was real. She lived in 3rd century Alexandria, and she is honored as a consecrated virgin, a woman whose life belonged entirely to Jesus Christ. Much of her life is hidden from history, but the moment that reveals who she truly was is preserved for the Church, and it speaks with power even now. A wave of violence rose up against Christians in Alexandria. It was not a legal proceeding, and it was not a calm disagreement. It was a mob. They seized Apollonia and tortured her, striking her so violently that her teeth were knocked out. Then they built a fire and threatened to burn her alive unless she denied Christ and spoke words of blasphemy. Notice what the enemy wanted: not only her suffering, not only her death. The enemy wanted her words. The enemy wanted her mouth to become the instrument of betrayal. Apollonia asked for a brief moment, and then she chose the Lord. She refused to deny Jesus, and she accepted death rather than offend God. The Church venerates her as a true martyr because she witnessed to the truth of the faith at the highest cost. Her life proclaims that Jesus is not a decoration for easy days. He is Lord even when the world demands compromise. This is also why Catholics have long invoked Saint Apollonia as the patron saint of dentists and of those suffering toothaches and dental pain. Her patronage is not random. It is tied to the very suffering she endured, and it reminds us of something deeply Catholic: that pain can become prayer when it is offered to Christ, and that the saints alive in Him continue to intercede for the Church. Saint Apollonia matters today because the pressure to compromise is everywhere. Most people will never face a literal fire, but many face a quieter pressure to stay silent, to soften the truth, to go along just to avoid conflict. Her witness teaches that courage is not personality. Courage is a virtue. It is the strength God gives to remain faithful when fear is loud. So take her example into daily life. Speak the truth with charity when it would be easier to hide. Choose purity when the culture mocks it. Choose prayer when anxiety tightens its grip. And when suffering comes, do not waste it. Offer it to Jesus for a soul in need. Go to the Holy Manna blog to get the full story and learn more. Saint Apollonia of Alexandria, pray for us. If you enjoyed the reflection for the Saint of the Day, please help us spread the message by reposting or sharing. Thank you and have a blessed day.